There we go again. You a big baby. You a big baby. My big baby. Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 for my sister lock journey 1 month update. Last time I spoke to you guys, which was part 1, I was talking to you guys about stuff that I realized for my 1 month update before I got my retie. And that video that I just showed is kind of like a comparison of when I first got my hair done compared to how it is right now. My hair is freshly retied from last week, but I've been itching and it's not as fresh right now. An update that I could give you guys, like when I first got my retie, is when I got my retie, I noticed that my scalp was pretty sore and I was a little tender-headed. And when I say tender-headed, I was never really tender-headed. Like, I was pretty good with people doing my hair. I think since I went a whole month without really touching my hair and really like maneuvering it and stuff like that, like I got so used to my scalp just not being messed with. So when I got my hair retightened, I was just like, whoa, like, I think my head was like in a little bit of a shock. So I got it retightened last week and my scalp was still a little sore, you know. It was a nice feeling. It was kind of like I freshly got my hair done again. I liked the way it looked, like I saw some growth that I had. I was pretty nervous when getting my retightening because I didn't know if I did something wrong throughout this first month. So like the entire time I was just kind of anticipating like for her to say something, and then she was like moving my hair around and looking at it, kind of examining it to see how it's changed within the past month. I told her to let me know, you know, my loctician, if I did anything wrong, and throughout the entire time for her to retie my hair, she didn't say anything. So I was just like, and it took her about, she was pretty quick when it came to retightening my hair. It took her like 2 hours max. It was funny, while she was retightening my hair, she was making jokes of talking about like how thick it was. It was like she probably got about like 5,000 locks in her head, and I was laughing because I haven't counted how many locks that I have. Like I don't, I feel like once I start getting like the budding and the maturing, that's when I'll count how many locks that I have, because I noticed that she had to relock some areas and she made a little bit of new locks. Hey guys, so sorry for the change in setting. I was trying to be somewhere more quiet, but what I left off on was talking about how many locks that I have. But basically I'm gonna wait until all my locks start maturing and to the point where she doesn't have to keep making locks for me to count them. My lips, they feel really dry right now. I got so much stuff in my purse. But another worry that I had when I was talking about my update in part 1 was when I was talking about my braid and band experience when it came to washing my hair. And I said that my hair kept on unraveling and stuff like that. And what she was telling me is, I was showing her how big my parts were when it came to braiding and banding, and she said they were way too big. That's why they kept unraveling. My parts were basically like this big. Lord. Yeah, they were like this big, and she said that was too big. They needed to be like smaller like this so they don't unravel. And she said when I'm braiding and banding, I have to braid just a tiny bit, and then I have to twist like a 2-strand twist to the end, and then I'm gonna put the bands at the end. That's what I was doing wrong. And I was letting her know about how my hair wasn't getting dry all the way when I blow dried it. And she was basically telling me what I was already doing. So basically, she gave me this, I forgot what it's called, but I'm gonna insert a picture. It's kind of like this hair bonnet blow dryer thing, and she said to do that for like, you know, a little bit until it's pretty dry, and then after that, then I could do the method of like slowly untwisting it and taking it out and blow drying it at the same time so it gets evenly dry everywhere. Towards the end, when she was done doing my hair, remember I told you guys I asked her, like, you know, to tell me if I was doing anything wrong, and she said it's kind of hard for her to tell during these early stages because my hair is pretty much trying to figure out what it's trying to do. This is only the first month, so it's basically getting used to not being moisturized and getting used to being in this hairstyle for a while. And she said she won't really be able to see like exactly how my hair is going and stuff like that until like the next upcoming months. She said that this time when she retightens it, my hair is gonna have more body, it's gonna be more fuller. It's basically gonna get thicker during this stage of my journey. It's only been a week and I've noticed that my hair has gotten pretty thick. I do have a little shrinkage sometimes, but I usually like kind of, I still haven't done like a braid out or anything like that, but I just kind of maneuver it a bit to just give it more fullness and kind of elongate the locks, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys could see, but it's a little bit more, I feel like it's getting a little thicker, like she said, you know. Sometimes when it gets thicker, I feel like it gives like the appearance of it getting like shorter in length a little bit, but I rather like fullness. Fullness is like my main objective for this look. She was talking about like when it comes to going to the gym and stuff like that, that's something that I also needed to add. She said to basically like twist up my hair in the back, you know, because usually like I was saying in my previous video, I sweat back here. So she said twist it up so that it's not hanging below and like, you know, getting drenched in the sweat while I'm working out or anything like that. Something else that I've noticed as far as my update is ever since that I got my hair retightened, I have not been itching as much. Nowhere near as much I've been itching at all. Like it's like I've been itching probably like 3 times less than I'm usually itching, and that's a huge improvement for me. I don't have any flakes on my shoulders. Well, you guys, that sums up my second part to my Sisterlock journey, my 1-month update. I will be doing more updates on my journey and how everything's going and things that I'm learning on the way. If you guys are interested, please subscribe or hit the notification bell if you want to know exactly when I post. Please comment down below if you guys have any questions about anything. Even if you guys have questions that you would like me to ask my loctician, because like I'm all ears for like information and knowledge, and I might, you know, want to know the answers to some, I might want to know answers to some questions that you guys are asking without even knowing the questions, if that makes sense.